All right, Mel, you had Josh Allen going #1 in your mock draft. Has he done anything at the Senior Bowl that has changed your mind?
Diana, early on, it looked like, okay, I'm questioning myself as to why I would give him to Cleveland at #1. He was obviously overthrowing, trying to showcase that 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Probably too much for his own good, acclimating himself to the new personnel around him. But as you got to Wednesday and Thursday, Diana, the progress was tremendous. The improvement was unbelievable. Bill Polian said most improved player of any player down in Mobile from practice 1 to Thursday was Josh Allen. Took something off that fastball, became a pitcher, not a thrower, and showed Matthew Stafford-type arm talent, Diana. That's why he was viewed as the potential #1 pick overall, and he still is after a week in Mobile.
Yeah, sticking with what you know, Mel. No changes just yet. But what kind of impact has this Senior Bowl had on Baker Mayfield's stock at this point?
I think it's helped him, Diana. I think just being down there in that environment, the accuracy, he was around 70% at Oklahoma in those couple of years in that Sooner offense, and his accuracy is unparalleled. And I think you look at the Drew Brees comparisons, they will be out there, the Russell Wilson comparison. So when you're in that rarefied era, Hall of Famers in terms of comparisons, I believe by the time we get to late April, Diana, if he takes care of business and is professional between now and then, I think you're looking at maybe a top 5 to top 10 pick, and maybe he doesn't get the pick 13 in the Washington Redskins.
All right, well, we talked about a lot of names that I feel like most football fans know at this point. So is there an actual quarterback that we haven't really heard of that we should be checking out?
Well, I think they got down there, and everybody knows about him, but I think the arm strength was the concern, and Luke Falk at Washington State went down to Mobile, and in day one looked like the best quarterback. Just talking about timing, touch. He was at 68.3% completion percentage at Washington State, cerebral approach. Great kid. I think you look at that first week thrown into that mix, he did the best job. And as the week went along, that lack of top arm strength, I think, was out there for everybody to see. And that's what you hope. Once he gets into the league, Diana, as it did with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, her arm strength got better. It's going to have to with Luke Falk. If it does, he could be a future starter. If it doesn't, you're probably looking at a career backup. That's why right now projections that I have see Luke Falk going round 3 to round 4.
Mel, that North team, man, they're stacked. They've got 4 quarterbacks on that Senior Bowl roster. What's going on with the North? The North is going to win the Senior Bowl, it seems like. Mel, thanks so much. I like that you're sticking with what you know.